She's definitely beautiful.
Yeah, she's definitely beautiful.
Thank you.
Not too many people have any footage with her at all. I couldn't find it. So this is kind of exclusive right here. I'm feeling big. This is a huge situation. In the building we have here, Shelene Thomas.
What's up?
Otherwise known.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no doubt, of course.
You got the nice
Of
little
course.
sweet voice.
Shelene Thomas, ladies and gentlemen, is known as the Oochie Wally voice. Oochie Wally Wally. Come on, Millie. Oochie bang bang. Oochie Wally Wally. Oochie bang. Oh.
Turn me out.
You know what's crazy? And somebody had like a whole thing on Facebook the other day, like, what's your favorite Nas song? I was like, Oochie Wally.
Off rip. That's how it be.
I was the only one that picked it, and I was shocked. That's
So
my jam.
You get that a lot? Of course, I'm sure.
Can I tell you the story behind that?
Yes, of course. That's what we're here to do.
I was working in a...
Wait.
Okay.
No, we got to hold out. We got to hold out just a little. Okay. But I want to ask you, where you from first? Where you at?
Bronx, South Bronx.
Okay, BX in the building.
Home of hip hop.
Yes.
So, yeah, I want to know what's the 6 degrees of separation between you and Nas and the Bravehearts?
Well, I was in a studio in Long Island.
Right.
I was working with Marky Mark from the Fat Boys.
Right. Marky D.
Prince Marky D.
Right.
Shout out. Mm-hmm. And he got a call. He was like, somebody called him. They were like, yeah, we're in the studio doing something with Nas, whatever. And, you know, we wish we had a singer here. We got a hook we need to do. And then Marky D was like, I got somebody right here, right now.
Mm-hmm.
And so we went there. At that time, I had my hair, you know, natural up in a bun. Right. And Nas looked at me. He was like, you know what you about to do? And I was like, yeah, just don't judge a book by its cover. I didn't know what I was about to do. But I was like, don't judge a book by its cover because I look so natural, like Lauryn Hill-ish, whatever. Yeah. So I did it, and they were, and I wrote the last line of that hook, too. They had the hook already, but I wrote the last line.
What's that last line again?
I really love his thug and gangster style.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you wasn't uncomfortable saying all that? I heard the dirty version.
I wasn't uncomfortable doing it because I'm a performer, or whatever, I'm an artist. But after the fact, like, I wouldn't want to perform it. You know?
Right.
I mean, we don't be scared to perform it in the club.
Yeah.
But I would have though. But then after I saw the video, I was like, oh no, like.
You would have did it.
No.
Oh, you wouldn't have done it. Oh, okay.
It's very raunchy.
Do you regret doing it?
Not at all.
Okay.
I love doing it. I love Nas and yeah.
I kind of put you in a category with the female that sang the hook on Akinelli's record.
Okay.
You know which one?
No. Oh my goodness.
What? No?
I met her.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, good thing or bad?
No, not a bad thing at all. She was a nice girl.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know what you mean by you put me where?
No, in a category, like you just remind. I'm like wondering why you stayed so low all this time. Same with her. Like, is it because of what it was? Like you said, you didn't want to go out and perform that and you didn't want to do that video.
Well,
did you try to detach yourself from it?
We haven't really gotten to my musical career. That's just one song.
Okay. Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
That is one song that was pretty poppin', but I did work with Celine Dion, Whitney Houston,
right,
on her Christmas album.
Prior to that? Prior to Oochie Wally?
Was that after or prior? It could have, I can't really, I think it was a little after.
Okay.
It was a little after.
Okay.
And also I worked with Music Soul Child.
I love him.
Santana on a song with those guys.
Yeah, Santana? Carlos Santana?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I also did The Flyest, another Nas song, The
Right.
Flyest.
Okay.
Yeah, I know The Flyest. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know if you heard A Hustler's Wifey. It's like a remix.
By who? AZ or somebody?
Yeah.
AZ?
That's me on that too.
Oh, wow.
AZ and Nas is on there. So,
okay.
That's a lot of stuff.
That's what's up. No, that is.
But the reason why I'm not out there how I should be, that's a whole nother story. But we want to probably talk about music first before we get into that.
Let's do it. Okay, you seem to have this under
She
control.
got her chronological order.
What made Shelene an artist, and when did she start? Why did she start? Where did she start?
Wow. Well, I come from the Bronx, and music made me feel better.
Okay.
Music was my escape.
Right.
So whenever I could sing or write or whatever, I would do it. And I was about 8 years old when I realized I could sing.
Wow.
Okay.
And
You was doing like the choir thing? Or?
No, I was on a toilet.
You said you want to tell her?
Yeah. And I was just like, and I was like, that's how I'm supposed to sound. Because before that I was like, I was like, and I just like faked it. And I was like, wait a minute.
That didn't sound too shabby.
How am I supposed to sing like that?
Right.
I was 8 years old. But, yeah. I was in Far Rockaway, and there was this guy who used to ask me all the time to come to the studio in Long Island called HCNF.
Mm-hmm.
He was a hip-hop guy, but this studio was reggae.
Okay.
So when he brought me there, it took me about 6 months to say okay. And when he brought me there, I recorded a song, and then like the next week it was out. It was reggae, and it was out. I was like, okay. So I kept recording another song, it would be out. Record another song, it's out.
Like in the mainstream, on the radio.
On the radio.
Really?
Yes, there was like David Levy. You remember him?
Yeah, I remember.
People like that, and so they would just be playing. One night they was playing a medley of me. I'm like, I feel like I'm dead. Like, what's going on? They just playing these medleys.
Wow.
And so yeah, and then I did a club song. I can't remember the name of it right now. That's one of the things I didn't write down in here. The name of the club song. I performed it at like this someplace in Jersey, and all these Italian people knew it and everything.
Right.
And it played on Z100.
Okay.
I remember one time
Markella's on it right now. Shouts to Markella in the corner. That's your daughter / manager for right now, right? It's crazy. But she's on it. We're gonna find out the name of that record. Go ahead.
It also was in the billboards in the top 100.
Okay.
So, so I've been trying to do my thing, but I'm a very reclusive person. I grew up really jacked up.
Okay. You want to tell us about that? Or
why not? Because this is a show, and why not be honest and be out there?
So jacked up meaning poor?
Poor,
or something
abuse,
more darker than that?
Poor, abuse, mental, physical, all kind of crap. My mother was like a hippie. She did drugs.
Not to laugh at, I'm not laughing. Well, you said hippie.
Yeah, she was like a hippie. She did drugs, and she joined this Hare Krishna thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard of the Hare Krishnas, but we joined that, and she was abusive all throughout that, but she was very abusive, yeah. The drugs did it to her, I guess. I don't know where else to go from here.
No, well, that's a definitely good start.